Hello, Group A. You guys picked. Sorry. Page of Wands. Page of Wands from the International Icon Tarot Deck app. So that lets me know that y'all are energetic and enthusiastic, and that this Venus retrograde will be a good time to fine tune that energy and see where it does take you financially, business wise, investments, or career change. All of those Capricorn themes I think will be lit up for you all, pun not intended, because the Page of Wands is, again, it's a very, when I think of this card, like I said, I think of someone who is always super enthusiastic, but they're busy. Like, it's the kind of person where, text messages piled up, emails piled up, they got post-it notes all over the house. So it may be a time too, since retrograde is redoing, revisiting, where you all take all that genius, all that exorbitant energy, and you fine tune it. You tweak what needs to be tweaked. You turn up what needs to be turned up, and you turn down what needs to be turned up. Turn down what needs to be turned down. So before we jump back into the tarot, I want to lead off with just a very quick oracle card message. And we're going to use the spiritual message. I think it's a John Holland deck. Yeah, we're going to be using, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to pop it here in. But this is Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle deck from John Holland. Yep. So we're just going to pull one card just to kind of set the tone for my Page of Wands people for Venus retrograde. And we got, find your center with a lot of red. I love using, I love looking at color when I'm doing reading. I think that it paints a picture of what's going on. And this fits in, thinking about the colors. In my version of the Page of Wands, we have like the yellow, but I think when I think of creative souls, I think of them having a very strong solar plexus, solar plexus, which is yellow, and also carnelian orange for your sacral. So, you really have to have those two lower chakras, and in a way root, because you can't have the chakra 2 and 3 cranking without a nice base to sit on. So that's also maybe a message to do a little bit of root chakra works. Yeah, especially for my create my Page of Wands people, y'all gonna burn out. Y'all gotta do some root chakra work to make sure that you're sitting on a good base for yourself on that physical body. So what we have here for your oracle card, we have find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on at this time. We all know the phrase, as above, so below. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when is the last time I checked it? I just said that. I said you guys need to slow down and do some root chakra work. So, okay, that means we cooking. We cooking with gas. I'm sorry. Let me not do any more fire, heat puns, because we are hot. We hot. So let's switch gears. Now I got to pull out my Big Daddy. And we're going to go ahead and go into the tarot reading. So truth be told, I'm a new YouTuber, and I'm still figuring this thing out. So this is like maybe the third, fourth attempt of me doing Group A, and the energy still matches. Like another card I picked, it was about the reflection of yourself with the universe. So that makes me happy, because anytime I have to re-record, I'm like, I feel like I lose the essence of what you all need to hear. It's not for me; it's what you all needed to hear. So I'm kind of glad I'm getting that same energy tone. Okay, so let's go to International Icon. Start the screen recorder. Bam. All right, new reading. So this is Group A, Page of Wands, Venus and Capricorn retrograde, guidance. We'll say money. Just gonna put the dollar sign. All right, let's, I always do wash. Let's actually cut the deck. Perfect, because we're doing 3 little piles. I didn't mean that. I guess we needed an extra shuffle. Okay, let's get some cards out here. Page of Wands people. What we got? The Sun. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands energy, and the Moon. Ooh, the moon just threw a curveball. Oh, but this is, y'all got the sun and the moon. That's balance. That's balance. Page of Pentacles, that's spot on, since we're talking about, what do we need to know during this Venus retrograde season in regard to our monies. Okay, I gotta get the moon clarified. I gotta get the moon clarified before I can even make sense of it all. Yeah, so more things of, I think, in the body, there is some tiredness. There's some tiredness. Let's clarify. Let's clarify one more time with this moon card. Put you up there. The Emperor. The Emperor actually. Oh, that's overworking. But overworking leads to being tired, because that means that some of y'all are already. I feel like the people coming in here, Group A, I'm getting the sense y'all on a steady foot in terms of, I know what I want to do. I'm enthusiastic about it. I'm a conqueror. I got it. But there needs to be a change in how you go about your work here. So let's I like to get my piles organized. We got the Sun and Knight of Wands, and y'all are Page of Wands. So that's energy. Page of Pentacles is good. Page of Pentacles actually always reminds me of the body. And like I said, the moon. What do we do with the moon? We just leave that in the center. Yeah, because when I see this Emperor, it makes me think about, you all, like I said, the Emperors let me know that you all are coming to me already as bosses, as authorities, as subject matter experts in your respective fields. But there's some burnout. And the Sun, Knight of Wands, and the moon, I think, too, is also letting me know that there, like I said, I keep hearing the words that there needs to be a time out and reflection. What does the moon do? It does nothing but reflect the sun. So yeah, it needs to be a time out. And I think, yes, what also is coming to me, you all need to, and this is, again, Capricorn is about that hustle, that grind to get to the 10th house, to be, all about the status, but you can't just be all about that. Like, do you have a way for supervisors, C-suite people? You guys can do self-care too. That's the message. You guys can do self-care. Don't think you're so high and mighty. And I'm just using this word. Don't think you're high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're a human vessel. So let's pull some more cards. I'm not sure where we trying to go here today. Spirit. Ooh, come on. Let me put, something in the body here. Overworking. 8 of Pentacles. And oh my God, Page of Wands people, chill out. Well, no, not chill out. I'm sorry. I mean, there needs to be a rest, but the heartbeat of the grind is in you all. And I feel you. Like, I love working. I love doing things. I love to stay active. But I'm also learning that I'm only as good as my body. Like, my coach has told me, you need to sit still for 2 days. And I'm like, okay, I sit still for like 3 hours. And then I'm like back at it. And then I burn out. Because the sun, and traditionally in the tarot, the sun's always great. Like, I love, oh gosh. All right, now I keep saying cooking with gas. I said I'm not going to put no more fire on this reading. That's just, I use a lot of slang. But all jokes aside, the sun also represents what? It's a masculine sign, and we got the Emperor. Too much sun can do what? Burn you out. So, all right, the message is clear that there's a burnout, and that's why I was feeling that vibe. I'm like, these guys need to make sure they have a root chakra to rest on. So we know that in this case for you all, I don't feel like I need to deep dive into money talk, because abundance is there. Abundance is there. Abundance is there. And even with the sun, like, too much burnout, but the sun is great. It grows, you put the sun on the grass, it grows. So it's just like whatever y'all touch, in a way, it may be golden, and I think that can lead to an inflated ego. We got the Emperor and the sun, sometimes, like, that's masculine energy, an inflated ego. And that's why the moon showed up, because your inner divine feminine is being ignored. Your inner divine feminine is being ignored. So I'm concerned now about you all's energy, and I'll say your entire chakra system. Now we're switching this reading to Venus in retrograde, self-care for my entrepreneur business, like C-suite executive people. Because you're going to come out of this season and you need to get aligned, or you just need to get aligned. Four Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles. Four Pentacles, though, is in this case, Four Pentacles is normally stagnation, but in a way, I'm telling y'all, slow down. Four Pentacles is like thud, thud, thud. Stop moving. Ooh, okay, woo. Okay, I almost missed this one. I forget, and I teach this to my tarot group. Four Pentacles always shows up for block chakras. Because I tell people, the pentacle is sitting on the crown chakra block. He's holding the pentacle on his chest, heart chakra block. And he's got pentacles on his feet, root chakra. We get right back full circle, root chakra. Yeah, you guys, chakras are blocked. And there needs to be some energy work. Actually, if y'all got all that cake that I'm feeling, y'all need to do some Reiki. You need to find a Reiki practitioner. I'm not saying go learn Reiki. Y'all need some energy healing. Go pay for acupuncture, get the 6-pack from your guy, whoever. Like, y'all need some immediate healing. Immediate healing. Let's keep going. Okay, this is good. This is good, though. This, I feel like 7 of Cups kind of, and this is now some cups of water. We need some water in this reading, all this fire and all these pentacles. But this is good. I think that, and we're going to kind of wrap up with this, like, this is good because sometimes in my working world, I meet a lot of people who, especially in Washington, D.C., oh my God, we're not going to get into that. Anything you produce, hold on, no, let me use my consultant talk. All deliverables are what? Something that you create. And I feel like people sometimes forget that work is still using your creative side, your creative vibes. And this 7 of Cups shows me that y'all need to step out of the logical brain and dream. Dream. And, you know, in some cases, be careful, because some cases 7 of Cups can mean overindulging in vices. I'm not saying go out and get drunk or get too high or whatever. But, you know, it can mean, like I said, to me, what needs to awaken you all is the divine feminine, and that's like a softer side. So this can mean going on a retreat, maybe a side. Oh, okay, maybe that y'all not silent retreat people. But no, going on like a yoga meditation retreat, or even it could be a I don't know. I feel like since we didn't have this pandemic, I forgot all about how retreat or conference. Let me put it back to executive terms. You know, but not a conference. Don't go to no how to be the next leader, the next great leader, Gartner conference. No. Y'all need to do. It needs to be something like, example, the lawyer who paints on the side, the doctor who likes to come home and play their guitar, something like that. You need to have a blending of what you do in your day job. You need to have some type of evening activities or weekend or something where you can just chillax. Maybe it's even something like, for me, I'm an IT auditor. That's about as dry as it gets. And I often, you know, when I get off work and like play Dungeons and Dragons or get on my Switch and play, like, lose myself in a good fantasy role-playing strategy game. So that's what the 7 of Cups is. Let's make this big. Dreams, vision, overactive imagination. Get the full text. Let me see here. Okay, there's a lot of text. But anyway, y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. So I feel like 7 of Cups, for some of y'all may feel limited. And I don't know how to be a dreamy, poetic person, but there's options. I think in each of those cups, look at these cups bigger. When y'all on the iPhone or whatever, you're about to zoom in. Look in each of those cups. There's a castle, beach, or sculpting. There's a ball. I'm not sure what that is. So that could be sports. There's a little hat. Maybe sewing for some people. There's a snake, but when I look at that snake, I think about Kundalini yoga or shedding your skin. That also could be the beach if you got sunburn. We have a wreath. Right now it's the holiday season. It could be maybe having some time. I just finished decorating our front yard with decorations, and it was fun. I think the last one I'm just going, we got gems. So that could be crystal, going out for a nature walk. And then I know in the Rider-Waite, the other cup, I want to say like a dragon figure. But that could be pets. Oh, yeah, that's always a great way to relax. Adopting a pet. But yeah, so that's it. We're going to go ahead and close up. So, you know, my Page of Wand people, group A, iPhone folks, y'all check it back in with me. Let me know how this Venus and retrograde season goes for your Venus and Capricorn season overall. You know, let me know if you resonated with the message, because I'm concerned. Please let me know if y'all found ways to address the burnout I feel like y'all could be experiencing right now. Thank you. All right. Hello, Group B. You guys were using Animal Totem Tarot deck, and you are our Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Looks like there's two hens. Yeah, not a rooster. Two hens and a chicken coop. Very interesting. I like the graphic arts. I feel like the graphics on here will tell us more. So, Six of Pentacles. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start off with pulling a oracle card, and this time I'm going to remember to hit the screen recorder because my poor Group A, they just had to get a picture. I'm sorry, I forgot to hit the screen recorder button. So we're going to use the same deck that I apologize for let's just do this. Yes, Daily Spiritual Messages by John Holland. So we're just going to pull one card to kind of set the tone for the tarot reading to let Group B, Six of Pentacles, figure out what do they need to know about this Venus and retrograde time period. Again, for money, business, all financials, career talk, every Capricorn theme. So let's do a shuffle. See what we get. Nature. Nature. This is the time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has so much time to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality times outdoors. So one thing that's already popping up, because when I think about Six of Pentacles, it's balance. I feel like it's balance. And Six of Pentacles, definitely going back to the framework of the artwork and the more traditional Rider-Waite. I always, when I do readings with people, I tell me, which person are you? Are you the giver, the receiver, or the person who is, two people receiving and one person giving. So I always ask, which one are you? What do you resonate with? And, with you all's card being nature and needing to recharge, and I'm saying that, ultimately the sixes are coming back into balance after the chaos of the five before we go back into the chaos of the seven. Odd numbers are a little bit, I say chaos. They're not as settled and square as even numbers from a numerology standpoint. And, what's kind of interesting in looking at the artwork of this nature card is, even though it's kind of like a play on like butterflies, it's almost like chunks are missing out of this lady's face. And I feel like that is you all, not feeling whole or missing some aspects of wholeness. Maybe because you're too engaged in work. Y'all giving too much. That's what intuition is telling me. Sorry, my neighbor's being loud. Intuition is telling me that you are giving so much. This is you got to catch it quick, because like I go to the artwork, like, looking at the side of her face, she's not completely, and even where, oh my God, it's like, how like a rock sits in the water and then over time, like the moss grows on it. And it's just like, this is like a warning. Now I'm feeling like that, like we got to get to the tarot. This is a warning that you are giving too much of yourselves to others, and it's literally eating away at your body. And I think the reason why Spirit is saying you need to recharge in nature, because number one, that's like the fast track path for healing is, go tree bathing, go walk outside with your shoes off, or, just get out. I tell people, like, if we could put the feeling after taking a nice long walk into a pill, the world would be a happier place. So you guys got to get outside. And I know it may be tough. I'm here in America, it's winter for us, but I don't know, depending on, you could be all over the world, all over East Coast to West Coast, so depending on what your nature, your weather situation is, try to make the best of it. But I think some outdoor time, not just to recharge the body, but to allow you all to think, how did I even get here? How did I get a chunk on my face, my flesh pulled away because I've given so much to others? So let's put a pin in that. We're going to switch gears. We're going to go to the tarot reading. And I think I said you guys were Animal Totem Tarot. Let me pull that up on the pad. Yeah, Animal Totem Tarot. Let's turn on the screen recorder. I always say it out loud because I need to remind myself to do that. And then, yes. So Animal Totem Tarot. Let's go to new reading. So this is group B. Venus in Capricorn. Retrograde. Money reading. So, oh my God, look at the artwork on here. It's really cute. What is it? Hold on. Oh, it's different animals. Duh. Okay, let's jump in with the cards. We're starting off with sixes. 6 of Wands, Queen of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, and I normally turn off reversals, so I apologize. Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, is that an alpaca? Okay, now for real, what do we have here? So first of all, foremost, I guess this may be a reason why these reversals are turned on, even though they annoy me. You know, like I said, y'all not speaking y'all truth. Queen of Swords reverse, that's the person who's not, because Queen of Swords is like no cut cards. And, you know, I think y'all might be prone to some manipulation. Like, manipulation that's helping y'all give away y'all power financially. You know, King of Cups, I feel like also I feel like these reversals are showing like just a little bit of imbalances. And I think if you're not able to speak your truth, and King of Cups is, to me, those are people who embody very mature emotional emotional maturity. That's what King of Cups comes to me. You know, I resonate with the King of Cups and emotional maturity. And I think that those two elements are missing right now. And that's how we got into this unbalance. I'm just giving away all my stuff and not necessarily receiving what you're deserving of. Page of Pentacles. I think Page of Pentacles came up in the last reading. Let us pull. I want to read about this cute alpaca. What is the meaning? Oh wow, this is a lot of information. This is kind of interesting. It says our little alpaca looks on at the family business that she cannot participate in. Oh, that's right. Okay, now, Dad, you know, I'm sorry, don't take much to get my empathy going. So the little alpaca, she can't shed her, fur, to be able to contribute like the rest of the family. I think that, but my eye went to that message or that text here in the card for a reason. And, you know, I'm also wondering if the spending is more so, you know, keeping up with other members in your family. Like, it's not about, I just feel like maybe you all don't have, like, I'm going to make up a scenario, like maybe the uncle's the surgeon in the family, or auntie's the big tech lawyer, or, you know, maybe baby cousin works for Apple. Don't feel competition when it comes to your work and what you do and what you earn. That's the message right there. Page of Pentacles is a money message. But let's hone in on the business and career aspects. Are you trying to rush into a new money making idea or income stream? Be warned, you still have a lot to put into place before it can come to fruition. It's paraphrasing here. It says here that maybe the timing could be off for that. You need to wait and gather more information, put more safeguards, you know, have like a risk strategy in place. So that you can get a bigger return on your investments. Because I think too, you know, pages represents movement, and in ways it's also a little bit lower on the maturity scale. So I think it's this like, don't be the kind of person to DoorDash, work a 9 to 5, DoorDash, Uber, this and that. Because I think, again, the heart, it's not coming from the right place in the heart. If it's keeping up with the Joneses, or, you know, I'm just making up a scenario, like, instead of maxing out your 401k, maybe I shouldn't do it to family. I'm just saying there's definitely an imbalance. I think that you all need to take a step back and be like, what do I need to thrive a year from now, 2 years from now? And if that means cutting back a little bit at home, you know, I'm not saying cut the kids' sports off or don't let them have a little extra, iTunes movie or something like that. But if that takes away from your ability to put more in the family emergency fund, or put more, you know, take Johnny's, what is those things for kids? 529s, I think, the college plan thing. You know, if you need to bump that from 1% to 2%, and you know you need to do that to make sure your kid can get into a good state school or private university, but then yet you spend on the weekends, where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? 6 of Pentacles, balance. But again, I think what stands out in this reading is the Six of Wands. So that means that a victory or something is trying to come awake. So let's actually clarify the Six of Wands, and then we'll pull some more cards to see what's going on with this imbalance of spending. And I'm really getting strong feelings of, like I said, keeping up with others, comparison, maybe even jealousy, self-sabotage, spending. It doesn't feel good to spend this money. You're imbalanced. You're not receiving what you should be getting. Maybe, again, I think that you all may need a better job. But again, it needs to come from the heart. But let's clarify the Six of Wands. Maybe we can get some more clues. The Hierophant and the Devil. So we're definitely talking about work. And yeah. And we also talking about with the Devil card is codependency, and that's what I talked about with my concern with Queen of Swords and King of Cups being reversed. I feel like y'all not having enough strength to speak to the ways in which y'all want us to manage your money. Manipulation. That's definitely the Devil card. Look at the artwork on here. Yeah. Kind of intense here with the traps. So, actually, it's kind of interesting, the artwork. Like, the traps are set, but the devil, I don't know what this is, a jaguar, or let me see what kind of animal this is. A bobcat. Okay, to be specific. Let's go back to the imagery. Hold on. The bobcat still got its kill without using the traps, just off pure carnage. That's the type of attitude that y'all need to take in terms of finding a better work position. Because, like I said, it needs to be, passionate. And, the Devil card gets a lot of it has its own reputation, but the Devil card is the Capricorn card. And we do work and we do achieve success. But I think the reason why I keep saying lead with your heart is don't go full devil. Maybe like 50% devil card, because a new job, new money income stream needs to be had. And I think the Page of Pentacles hinted to that, but you need to do it with integrity. That's where the Devil card gets crazy, when you don't have the integrity. And the Hierophant being, I can't stand this. We're going to reverse this back. Oh, some cold. Yeah. Polar bear. Yeah. But I think that speaks to, like I said, this needs to be an inner search. And I think maybe some of you all have all right, well, I've gotten another job and something's still missing. And that's like with the Hierophant, that's the keys to call spirit. So I think you all may need to pray on it, meditate, journal or something, but you need to do some inner work to figure out what that next move is. Otherwise, I think, again, looking at the polar bear, it's going to make you feel cold. You're cold. You're not exhibiting the warmth. And when I think about balancing giving and receiving, especially more so on the receiving side, it starts with the heart. Saying I love you, being grateful, saying thank you and whatnot. And you can't do that when you're cold. You can't do that when you're in a mood of comparing yourself to others and lowering your own self-worth. And trust me, Venus in Capricorn, Saturn's rings is what squeezes. So y'all gonna be feeling that squeeze during this whole, actually this is more than the retrograde. This is the whole Venus in Capricorn season for y'all. Y'all gonna feel a squeeze, and that's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. So let's pull some more cards. Two of Cups. Justice, balance. I think we're kind of winding down. Let me flip this one. Hold on, I gotta do it. Under the sea. Shout out to all my Little Mermaid 80s babies. But these Two of Cups are buried, I guess I sang that song. Under the sea. And the sea and the water is emotions. And this is spirit saying that you need to get deep. You need to, like I said, y'all got a deep dive to figure out, because a lot of people don't realize that their money blocks are emotional blocks. It's love blocks, and Two of Cups is companionship, is love. So in some cases, I feel some of y'all may have a rock solid partner, maybe married or a long-term relationship, and y'all need to figure this out together. And you need to lead with your heart. That's what I keep hearing. Y'all need to lead with your heart, but you're gonna have to deep dive. These cups are under the sea. And, even though they're blocked by the sand, it almost looks like, this came to me. It almost looks like the first reading, the angel card reading, or not the oracle card reading, where, like I said, bits and pieces of the face are drawn out with the moss overgrown or the butterflies overgrown, and these cups, they're not whole. Some of them are buried in the sand. That just shows the depth that y'all going to have to take to right this situation regarding financial, I'm just going to say maturity. And also, like I said, I'm sorry, I am feeling crabbiness. Like, look at this hermit crab. Hermit crab does what? When he's not feeling it, he's hides in his shell. Y'all have to, King of Cups reverse. Y'all have to obtain some emotional maturity to look yourselves in the mirror. Like, maybe I'm the problem. This is what I'm feeling. I'm sorry, Group B, I'm not beating up on y'all, but I think there does need to be some work. Because at the end of the day, y'all got 6 of Wands, which is a celebration. So when y'all get there, figure out where the next money move is. Maybe, do some deep diving work with, why you have the spending patterns that you do. Why do you give, why you're off balance, and you will get to that 6 of Wands celebration. But before we do that, again, justice, the justice card. This is a karmic card too. In terms of, it's cold again. Look at this. Let me go back out. You had polar bear, and then we have several cards actually. Let's look at this. Queen of Swords is a winter card, not the King of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, this alpaca is so cute. The polar bear, and this justice card. What is this? A great heron bird? What is this? A crane. Excuse me. What's the difference between a crane and a great heron? I'm just saying, Animal Planet, help me out. But let's read this. Balance is not about being even. Balance is about finding the middle path or making it back to one's center. Wrong side. Heart center. What I've been saying all night. Heart center. In order to find true balance, one must make sure one's center is not corrupt or contaminated by the ego. What I said earlier when y'all got the devil card, keeping integrity. Yeah. So let's read this right here for business and career. The crane can indicate legal issues or concern. That's the justice card. Yep, making sure that your paperwork is in order. Making sure your business legal forms are followed. So they're definitely kind of like hedging more on the justice aspects of the legal aspects of the justice card. But to me, this is showing me, balance will come when you're melting, when you're not in that wintered aspect. So, I felt like this reading was pretty intense. So before we wrap up, let's just kind of move some of these cards to the side here. What's the pathway for Group B? What's the pathway to Group B to get to 6 of Wands? Let's ask Spirit that, and then we're going to go ahead and wind this thing down. 9 of Swords. That's deep thinking meditation. Yeah, y'all getting all this. 7 of Swords. That 7 of Swords represents integrity too. And a change in direction. Both these cards are thinking cards because we got all the wands. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, look at our I'm not going to keep guessing on these birds, but our bird is like, he's up from his bed. Anyone who knows the traditional rider Waite is, someone who can't sleep at night, sleepless nights. That also means to me what I'm hearing is don't lead with worry. Don't lead with worry. It can be worked out. Let's get a little bit, and it's so interesting. The 7 of Swords. We're not under the water, under the sea, like my little mermaid friend, but you're in this burrow. So you guys have to climb out. This is work. So Venus and Capricorn season for y'all is work. Work for yourself that will lead to the money and the financial prosperity picture that you want. That's what this is. That's why this reading is a little bit intense. Let me see. I'm just trying to just Oh, that's a ferret. Oh, a ferret's in the weasel family. And again, another family card. Just like the alpaca and its family. So it's something definitely, maybe these wounds come from childhood and how we were raised. Maybe that's what I'm hearing too. So, okay, we're going to end with this. So we know that you guys need to there needs to be some heart chakra work and some thought work to get on the path. And I think that you all may need to fall back into that bureau, because what stands out right here and under the business and career heading is one of the first rules of manifestation is to not to share your plans or ideas so you can keep the energy protected as it grows. So the ferret can show you how to hide your manifestation seeds and how to protect them. So I think, and I actually had never kind of heard that about manifestation, but hey, TIL, today I learned. Everyone has a different approach to manifestation, but I think the reason why the burrow is standing out to me, and even maybe a little bit within under the sea, is because I feel like there's some family comparison thing going on that, y'all need to keep a close chest to the plan. Whatever y'all come up with after this period of deep thinking, keep that to yourself and just keep executing. And then the Six of Wands is not for you all. That's for other people. They're going, oh, George is doing quite well now. Oh my God, he really turned his life around. Or, oh my God, their family is, and again, actually, I don't want to make it about what others think of you all. I take that back. The Six of Wands is not for you. It is for the celebration, because like I said, family is really big. I think it's going to be a matter of, this could be, I don't know, maybe you got an 8-year-old at house, and 10 years from now, little Johnny is going to his state school with his fully funded 529, all because y'all made a big change when they were younger, when the kids were younger, or something like that. So I think there's going to be a little bit of delay getting to that Six of Wands celebration, but do the work, do the emotional work, do the thought work, and keep your plans close to the chest. And you don't even have to do anything more than that. Keep your plans close to your chest, and you will see the change that you want. And then others will see it, and you don't need to initiate. You don't need to. That's one thing I'm hearing more. You don't need to brag on, oh, well, this month I saved an extra $5,000, or man, I was able to get in early on XYZ investment. Like, you don't need to brag. Yes, that's what it is. You don't need to brag, because I think that the situation will be turned around. You don't need to brag, because again, y'all got to stop comparison. Nip it in the bud. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end with that. This reading resonates with you all, please let me know. Either way, I thank you for joining me. Hey, Group C. So I put a wrinkle in my devices. Group C is my Android team, the Chariot. And this is my sensitive soul group. I'm already feeling that right now. My sensitive soul group. And sometimes they need a nudge to get that victory. Because that's what the Chariot card is about. It's your willpower. It's meeting your goals. It's getting them done. But not necessarily by force. But not necessarily with the gentleness of the strength. Because what the mystique is behind the Chariot card is what's pulling the sphinxes. There's no, traditionally you have the ropes tied to the animal and then you go. There are no ropes because, There are no ropes because that's you. You need to be able to be the one to move that goalpost forward to meet your goals. So how do we do that? Let's find out. So we're going to do our normal. My iPad has been, actually my equipment is just failing on levels, so we're just going to make it work here. But my iPad for some reason is not recording the Oracle pool, so I'm just going to make it a static video. But we're going to use the Spirit Messages app from John Holland. So let's do a single card. Let's do a shuffle and see what we get. Strength. And I just said the strength card, but this is different. So let me show it to you all. Strength looks good. Oh, he is. Wow. Look, the artwork. Wow. Hold on. I need to meditate on the artwork. So there's a hand on the side. It's almost passing the artwork is almost passing them, sacred geometry. Kind of reminds me of my, Metatron cube I keep here. So that's interesting. Like I said, remember that the Chariot card, I forgot to touch on this. The Chariot card is interesting for my sensitive soul group. Again, it's going to be a push-pull for you all because the Chariot card is represented by what traditionally is Cancer. And we're talking about a Venus in Capricorn transit. So that's an opposition. So that's just kind of interesting because I believe the reason why I'm seeing these hands on the sides, hands against the heart, looking up, waiting for divine guidance is y'all need that push, y'all need that assistance from others until y'all develop your own inner strength. So let's read here. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continuing basis. You're never really alone. We're always with you. Absolutely. And that's spot on, because I think right now that you all need that help until y'all can, like I said, develop their own internal strength to push that chariot forward. And if we look back at the symbology of the chariot, it's the moon, it's the stars and things like that. So, it's feminine. It's feminine, but it's cardinal energy, and you got to learn how to channel it. And I think too, really meditation is going to be good for you all, in terms of charging up the batteries. Like I said, I'm definitely tapping into, this is more my sensitive group compared to group A was full of type A's. Cause this person is their eyes are closed, but it's like calming to them. So this is definitely one thing to keep in mind during this, retrograde season, is to do the things that will calm your innards. As you continue to work with spirit, as you begin to co-creation. That's the message too. Absolutely. Let me see what else we have. It says you have drawn this card because spirit is reminding you that in life, your greatest weakness create your greatest strengths. You may be facing new challenges or suffering from uncertainty or even feeling vulnerability, insecure. That's definitely Cancer traits. In that shell, they retreat to their safe place. Oh, that's another thing I'm feeling. You guys need to be able to have a safe space to create and do your own work. Because with the chariot, again, it's not checkbox, project management plan. Oh, we completed it. It's a different type of energy to get to that goal line, to be victorious. It's definitely a different type of energy. And I think really what I'm hearing and why y'all got this strength card is because it's a different type of strength that you need to build to be able to complete things. And I think here y'all needed to be reminded of what you can accomplish, because I think that there's some insecurity around. We're gonna go. Can I really do this? Yeah, you are a traditional rider. Waite real quick, let's flip to the iPad. Yes. Turn on the screen recorder. I'm gonna need all this to work. New reading. So this is Group C, Venus and Capricorn, RX. $. Money reading, money outlook. What we got? Let's do a quick shuffle. All right, and let's draw some cards here. So I feel like, hold on. I feel like I need to move the mic and the. There we go. All right, bear with me. Okay, let's start off with 4 cards. Oh, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Aces. So it's time to clear the deck and begin anew. It's time to clear the deck and begin anew. We got Ace of Wands, or like I said, y'all sitting on, there's some hesitancy. Y'all sitting on some new ideas, and y'all have energy and passion for them, but there's hesitancy. The hesitancy is showing me, is coming up by me seeing these 2 of Pentacles. I think this is, since we're talking about money and income, maybe I don't have time right now for new things. Like, I'm wondering if some of y'all are like part-time jobbing, or just like, is this like what I'm feeling is there's not enough space or time to take on a new entrepreneur endeavor. But I think that type of thinking needs to be adjusted, because y'all got the 9 of Cups. I got tongue-tied. So these are your wishes. Yeah, hold on. Y'all know I like to organize the cards. So we got some juggling of things around. I think that's time, money, and energy resources. And to me, the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands go together. That's a trifecta of, that's your wishes, but it's not currently what you're doing. That's what we got to figure out. So, all right, Spirit, what is going on with Group C? What do they need to be taking action on? Because there's some hesitance. That's the key thing I'm feeling right now. Hesitancy. 6 of Pentacles and the Star. That's your guides again coming through. A group of guys too. I think you guys are really divinely guided, because 6 of Pentacles goes back to, again, we have we're getting all these pentacles, but we have the two of pentacles. That's a juggling. 6 of pentacles, I mean, they're not necessarily in the scales, but it's balanced. So there's something off, and I'm still not clear on the root of that. We're going to move the star over here to the top, because I think that is really, inspiration, hope, spiritual gifts. I mean, we I know what the star is about, but it's not addressing, or right now I'm not getting clear on what's the blockage. There's something going on with you all's time, money, energy, resources that's not in alignment with where y'all want to go. Let's just pull some more cards here. The Death card and 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, lots of pentacles in this reading. So the Death card is just flat out clear it away. Clear it away is a restart. And we're going to clarify that in a minute, but this is definitely, it's something with your current work situation. The 3 of Pentacles is that's current work situation. And it's not working out. It's not working out. And that's why, the wish card showed up under these aces. Y'all literally wishing and dreaming. And the star card let me move her over. You get over here with the wish card. That's dreams too. The star card is, I love that. That's the age of Aquarius card. And to me, what I'm feeling is the Aquarius is represented by the 11th house. For my astrology people, 11th house is big dreams, big wishes, big goals. It's not the little stuff. It's not the, I'm trying to think. I can't even sit here like, what's the small goal? To me, yes, example, it's not writing a it's not writing a poem. It's publishing a poetry book. That's the up-leveling that you all need to do. But I don't think you can there's no room in the psyche right now to even do that because y'all overworked. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's pull these pentacles all up the top. Y'all overworked. All right, Tarot, clarify the Death card. What's going on, homie? Why you got to clear the scene? What's happening? Yeah, 10 of Wands, a burden. Hangman. Okay. I think this is the group too with the most major arcana cards as well. So yeah, okay, the message is getting a little bit clearer. And I mean, it's funny too, there's a lot of gray in this reading. So I think that Hangman, you're feeling stuck. So, I'm one of the kind that believes that these divination tools are to help us to get unstuck, to help us to step out of our own thinking, to get additional perspectives and, be able to formulate a new strategy and get the outcome that we desire, which is waiting for you all. That 9 of Cups is waiting. That's my happiest card here with all this yellow. Let's read it. Material success, satisfaction, the good life. We got to get there. So how do we get there? We want to clarify the Hangman because that's King of Pentacles. Starts with the mind. You got to believe that you can be that boss. I'm going to say boss babe. What's the man? Oh, I guess boss. Boss and boss babes. There we go. 4 of Cups. That's interesting too because like I said, this is more of my, I think that's why, again, the guys show up because y'all need a push. And 4 of Cups is apathy. And I'm getting really like mental work, like waking up in the morning, like, even though you may be kind of like, I'm kind of feeling like these are the type of people that may be in like middling job, and this is kind of ho-hum, maybe you might be making enough, you may be making a little bit more, but it's ho-hum, but every day you go to work, you may like your coworkers and you can get by, like, I'm not saying y'all not stressed out overtime people, but in the back of your mind, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Star, there's something else that you want to do. And that's also why this 4 of Cups came up, apathy. 4 of Cups is to me when, let's look at it, new ambition, new relationship, new goals. It's like you're dissatisfied with what you have. Like, I don't want, like, let's say your current job offers you overtime. It's like, I don't want it. I'd rather be spending extra time on my current project, on my own new project. That's why the 4 of Cups showed up, because it's emotional. So, all right, let's pull some more because I'm not feeling the way forward here. How can we? Because it has to be some decoupling from your current jobs. That's definitely what I'm sensing. Yeah, a lot of Pentacles on the screen. 7 of Pentacles going in a different direction. And I think, to kind of like wrap this up here, it has to happen swiftly. I think y'all might have to be one of those rip the Band-Aid people, but the King of Pentacles there, you gotta have a plan. I don't want y'all ripping the Band-Aid and then it's like, digital shaman, I've been sitting at home all day, I need money, I feel that. Have a plan. But I think, again, this is going to you beginning to strategize and planting that, Seven of Pentacles, planting that seed to get this bush full reaping, promise of fortune. Again, whatever it is that y'all want to do is ripe for opportunity and is waiting out there, but y'all need to be pushed. That's why I got the Chariot. Y'all need to be pushed towards it. And I think that the Death card comes, like, again, there's a lot that needs to be cleared out so that y'all can be pushed towards where you really want to go. And I think that the way to do that is, again, through stepping into the mindset of the King of Pentacles. Let's read a little bit about him. An industrious man. I was going to say person. A banker, a landowner, a reliable scientist. This is a person, remember, kings are authorities. They're subject matter experts. They're the people we know. I done worked my way up from a page. I got promoted, this and that. I know what I'm doing. And the King of Pentacles, he's not a egotistical man, but he's going to make it be seen. I mean, you see these lush robes that he's in, and in this lush garden behind his castle that he's hanging out in I guess he's in his front yard, backyard. I don't know, but he makes it very clear without saying it that he's wealthy. So that's the type of attitude y'all need to adopt. And really, you're going to have to take that the Death card, Scythe, or however you say that, and clear some things out. I think, that's how y'all going to make room. Because right now, y'all, it's 10 of Wands, y'all overburdened. There's no space to maneuver to change. There we go. We're gonna wind this down. Y'all need to use that Death card to kill off some things, to make space, get into that King of Pentacles mindset, and then you can get on that Chariot and go. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit of a push-pull, because again, that Chariot is Cancerian energy, and we're about to get straight into Capricorn season. So y'all are going to feel defeated. It's going to be tough, but remember what I say here: Nine of Pentacles, the Star. And even the King of Pentacles, once you get going, the money, the security, we talked about security in the beginning, is there. But you got to get going. You got to clear the path and make a new way. All right, Group C, hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know. I want to hear about all these victorious Chariot advances and things that y'all got done. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear about all the good stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.